been trying to figure out how to unlock your retainer and you can't seem to figure it out, and it doesn't help that the wiki pages are horribly out of date at the time of 2024, do not worry, because today I'm going to be showing you how to unlock retainers, from how to get them, what do they do, and how they can help you in your journey in Final Fantasy XIV. But before we hop into all that, welcome back to your #1 stop for Final Fantasy XIV news, guys, how-tos, and of course, all that jazz. So let's jump into this and discuss some retainers. So to start off here, there are a few things you need to go ahead and take care of, and the main one is, of course, play your main scenario quests up to Elite level 17, where you will unlock a quest which is, of course, the Scions of the Seven Dawn. Make sure you have completed the quest, and from here you will go ahead and unlock retainers. Back in the day, though, we would have another step here where we would have to go talk to an NPC depending on your home nations, but you no longer have to do that part, of which in return is the part that is kind of out of date on a lot of wiki pages. So what you're going to do now, once that Seven Dawn quest is taken care of, you need to go ahead and travel to one of the 3 main cities. It does not matter which one now, so you can go to New Gardania, you can go to Udon, Lemensa, and you need to go ahead and head over to the shopping district in whichever place you want to go. This is totally up to you, but nonetheless, you want to travel to where all the shops are for that city. As for New Gardania is concerned, you can go ahead and find this in the shaded barrel, and you can go ahead and find a retainer roughly right here in the middle of the shop, and of course she will be behind this desk right here, right next to all of the auction house bulls. So you want to go ahead and talk to her if you're in New Gardania. As far as Lemensa, we need to go ahead and head to the lower deck, and you can go ahead and find it right over here on the left side of from the spawn point with the crystal. And once again, we have the retainer behind the desk here. So this is the location for Lemensa. And then for Udon, you need to go ahead and travel to the Trail of Tao, and you will go ahead and find that one pretty much as soon as you come to the zone through here. It will be a setting right here with, of course, the person, once again, right behind the desk. And once again, you can pick any of these cities. And once you go ahead and pick whatever town you want to make your retainer in, let's go ahead and talk to the character behind the desk to go ahead and hire our full retainer. But the thing to keep in mind is, to start off here, you're going to be able to hire 2 retainers here. And of course, we will go into detail about why not indicate momentarily. But from here, we can go ahead and do a few things, especially if you have already got your retainer made. But to start off here, let's just go ahead and go over some of this stuff. So first of all, we can go ahead and hire our retainer. We can, of course, dispatch our retainer to a certain nation by talking to, of course, the retainer officer in each of the nation itself, the NPC we talking to pretty much. And from here, we can decide where we want to have our retainer. Because the thing is about that is mainly because the retainers will give you the ability to sell stuff on the auction house or the player market. And with that, as you can see from down here, with view taxes, each nation will, of course, have different taxes depending on what they are selling. And well, it's not that big of a deal, but, you know, a few a guild here and there. So just something to keep in mind here. And of course, we can go ahead and release our retainer if we want to retire them, just in case you decide down the line you want to make a new one, or for whatever reason. And then, of course, we can get more information about it. But let's just go ahead and hit hire. And from here, we will get to know that, yes, you're going to have 2 right now. And from here, let's go ahead and say yes. And it will go ahead and bring us into our character customization here. This is the same customization that you took part in when you originally were making your character. So all the same options will be here. So go ahead and make your retainer to your liking. And once that is done, we will get into our net part. And once you have your character created here, we're going to go ahead and have a few more options here with, of course, our retainer personality. This, as you can see, is a few different ones. So you can be serious, carefree, independent, lovely, and whatnot. most of this just mainly come down to how exactly your retainers is going to react to you once you actually summon them. We'll go in more detail about that in a moment. But let's go ahead and choose a carefree. For mine, go ahead and we will once again be able to say yes to hire. And then from here, we're going to be able to name our retainer. Of course, the name got to be at least 3 characters long, as well as from what I understand, it also have to be names that is not already claimed on the server itself. And once you have a name, let's go ahead and hit OK. And we're going to go ahead and say, yes, we want to hire insert name of your character. And from here, the NPC will go ahead and write up the paperwork for you. But as you can see here, my character name is not available because, yeah, it looked like if someone else have that name on whatever server you're playing on, you won't be able to pick it. So just a heads up here, that might take a little bit of time, but try to find a name that you like, and hopefully it haven't been taken. And once that is done, we will continue. And once you have a name that is not already taken, you will go ahead and find out from the NPC that you are good to go. She will explain to you how to actually summon your character. This is a very simple process because in most shopping area in each of the nation, you will go ahead and find these things here called summoning bells. So we can go ahead and click on this. And from here, you will go ahead and get the menu of your character itself from name, job, inventory, how much gear, and of course, what nation they are selling items in. As you can see here, mine is of course in New Gardania. So we can go ahead and select the character, and with that, they will go ahead and appeal. So once you start talking with your character, you will get a few more options here, such as entrust and withdraw item. With this is pretty much also not only for you to sell stuff on the market, but also being your pretty much your character bank as well. So they can go ahead and hold item for you. They can also hold some guild. So if you want to put some guild in your bank for whatever reason, you can do that as well. And then we have a sell item in our inventory on the market. So they will go ahead and just bring up your inventory. And then from here, you can go ahead and sell this stuff as you see fit. But let's go ahead and go back because we need to look at a sell item from the retainer inventory. So this is anything you put in your bank. You will go ahead and be able to sell directly from your bank. We do have also a sell history, so you can go ahead and see how much a stuff was sold for and when. And then we call I got edit retainer comment. So this will go ahead and just be one extra little step for you to add some customization to your character. Let's go ahead and just say subscribe to troymaconn on youtube.com/troymaconn. So if you haven't already subscribed, be sure to do that. We're going to go ahead and say that here and hit continue. And from here, that is pretty much everything in this menu. And there you have it. There is everything you need to know about unlocking your retainer. There is a lot more stuff they can do outside of, course, your inventory and selling. But we will go into all the other stuff they can do with, of course, being jobs, crafting, gathering, and so much more in a later video. So make sure to thumbs up, subscribe, and hit all the bells so you don't miss out on that for the second part of the retainer beginner guide. And, of course, and also, thank you all for watching today's video. I'll be back tomorrow for any more how-tos and guides and news and so much more for Final Fantasy XIV. But to then, I will go ahead and see you in the comments.